Hello everyone, I am the Coding Zeta, and this is more MTGArena Cube for December. I really enjoyed drafting and playing my games last time. Absolute gas deck, and I'm hoping to continue that here once we get this last person. Here we go. Okay, so we're immediately starting off with Law of Gas. Hydrocrisis is obviously great. It's been great in Standard and Historic. It would be great here. Don't know if I really want to start in green, blue, although always good colors. We have Thalia as a really great aggressive creature. I usually prefer more mid-range control decks. Angel of Sanctions was great, as we saw last time. Same with Dungeon Guys, although if I was going to choose one of the two, I'd probably start with the Angel of Sanctions, because it just flats out removes the creature. Also have Yorion. I don't think Yorion is going to be as good here. Definitely wouldn't use it as a companion, because there's no... unrealistically getting a good 60 card deck. Don't need it to be 80 cards in this format, but it would definitely have to be 60. A lot of good. A lot of good green cards. If I'm going that route, I usually don't play green. Jade Lloyd Ranger is pretty good. All these are really good choices. Mount the Weed's probably the weakest green choice here. I think I'm just going to stick... Removal is usually a good start. And this is... I have my own cube currently powered, so definitely have a different way of thinking there, but I think starting off with removal is never bad. And then we have a lot of good options. First of all, we have a lot of good mana fixing. Don't need mana fixing this early. Dreadhorde Invasion is really good. This is better in aggro, but it's still really good. If someone's going to play aggro, they're going to be happy if they seeing value than this. Shadow Spear is okay. Some decent red cards. Good sacrifice creature. I don't really plan on going in the deck for this. I think so. Fragmentize is okay. Like if this was Powered Cube, I'd definitely be taking the Fragmentize here. Not here. Dreadhorde Invasion is really good. And the Fearless Fledgling is pretty good. But I think the Dreadhorde Invasion is just better. Obviously, in Power Cube, this would be Bitter Blossom, which is much better. But I'm not sad starting White Flag, especially with two of the cards that I played last time. And then we have a lot more good white and black cards here. So, don't really want any of the green cards here. Cultivator's Caravan's okay. Vraska's Contempt's really good. Aggravated Remorse is actually decent. It's any non-land card. The Triumph is really good, especially if I want to go green. SRAM's Expertise is really... I actually saw a friend's draft, and I don't think they did pick SRAM's Expertise, but if they did, they would have had an even better deck than they already did. I don't know how well they ended, though. This is okay. It's with all of the other kicker inscriptions in the set, I think this is easily the weakest one. Like, I never actually cast the blue one, but both times I was planning on casting it with the kicker, it was going to just wreck the board. So I think I'm going to pick the Contempt here. Although I like to see Birth Wheel. Birth is really good. So I have the other Triumph if I want to go into red. Not really going aggressive, so that's not very good. Not a whole lot of good choices here. Kind of far away from going into this deck. This just ends the game. And since I'm not necessarily going into red, I'm actually considering taking this. It's the best card in the pack, and if I play this on my opponent, they probably just lose the game. It nullifies all their creatures. They can't do anything that isn't a mana ability, and I don't think there's any good way to cheat it into play. But we already saw games going along. Actually, that would be one reason to go into switch in the green, is I can get some mana ramp. But yeah, I don't really want any of the green cards here except maybe the plain white. But this is better as an 8-drop than this is 7-drop. Well, that's actually it's pretty good. But I'm not planning on going in the. Okay, so I have a lot. Wow, white black's actually pretty open. So I have a lot of good options here. I think I want to take the Diplomat. It's an insane blocker. There's lots of ways to remove it, but it's an insane blocker. I already have 2 removal spells. All 3 of these other cards are really good. I don't think anyone's going to switch into it, so one of them might actually come back. But I honestly snap pick any of these. Chainer's Edict's probably the weakest here, again because draft. And this isn't like more traditional cube, like a powered or just even legacy cube. So sacrificing creatures not as good. They're more likely to have fodder they can sacrifice. I'd prefer to see Bloodchief's Thirst of the Cleansing Nova, but I'm happy with MtGArena here. So there's actually all of these red cards are actually pretty good. Removal. Vanguard's good in the aggro deck. This is good in the sacrifice deck. Brain Maggot's really good. I think I'd prefer to have the Warden than the Maggot. The Maggot's easier to kill, and but isn't as good later in the game. This is good most of the time. Later in the game, they're probably not going to have cards to remove, so I'd rather have the Farragut Warden. And then we got some mediocre cards here. So let's see, what am I most likely to play? So I'm far away at moving the blue at this point. This is okay. This is honestly probably the best card. It's better than the Maggot by a little bit because later in the game you're probably they probably still have like 1 card in hand, so that's not too bad. It's also a 1/2 versus a 1/1. And I don't think I can go into red. There's that Triome, but I'm far away from casting that, so I'll take the Expert. Now I have some really good options here. I am leaning towards trying to get into green. So Mythos is a pretty good green card. Exquisite Blood is okay. I'm not really going. I don't know if I really want to be doing that. Ashiok can also be good, like last time, because it nullifies Scarab God, and there's a decent amount of search spells. But I think the Mythos is just better. Yeah, I'll just take the Mythos. I might be able to move in the green. If not, it's still a good removal spell. Wow. Thalia Wield? That's insane. So I don't really have many good choices here. I can either take the Blocker Predation, but since I kind of want to move in the green and not really looking forward to taking a lot of cards out of their hand, I actually want Rishkar, although it's not that great. It's more of a speculative pick at this point. I think I'll take the Farmlands because it can cycle. Don't really want Fragmentize here. This Wield. I'd rather that versus the 2 spells. So a lot of white-black Wield. I don't really want this. This is more of a speculative pick, although I'm more likely to play this. I don't think any of the white-black cards from this pack. This is actually pretty good because it ramps. Wow, no one's playing red either. I'll take the removal spell. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, so actually I have a few good options here. Probably not actually going in the green. Blue's more but more likely at this point. Ninth Veil Sprite's actually pretty good. Although I would prefer if I actually just drew a card. So the question is, do I want Mid Teferi or Jace? Milling them out's not too difficult, but it's the triple blue cost that's a problem. I could go Mind Stone and just stick to white black and have more ramp. And both Hedron and Argon and Mind Stone can draw cards if necessary. This is good early game, but this is less likely to wheel. So I'm actually going to take Mind Stone here. Ooh. There are a lot of good options here. So I'm probably going to be sticking white-black. I don't think green's going to be an option here. Ice Manipulator is really good. Haggard Mauling is really good, especially if people get greedy. This only costs 3 mana. Elspeth is also really good. And we have Castle Lochtwain, especially since I'm probably only white-black. This is actually also really good. So the question is, do I want Elspeth or Hagra? How many removal spells do I have so far? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually leaning towards the Elspeth. There are some token strategies in here. So I think I'm going to take the Elspeth. Hagra Mauling's good, but I think the Elspeth's just better for us. Mikaeus is fine. That might be worth trying to go into green. That more removal. Grip Breaker's pretty good. Chromantic Lantern. That can allow me to start going greedy. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm going to start off, I'm going to go with the removal spell. This is a pretty solid removal spell. Hostage Taker, that's a card to go into blue for. Here's another win condition, but that's really increasing my curve. Actually, I have a lot of creature removal. Actually, Null Priest and Oblivion's also good, but I don't really have a whole lot of creatures so far. So I think I'm going to go with Approach the Second Sun, just do like black-white control deck. Maybe that Hostage Taker will wheel, that's pick 4. Could wheel. Burial Rites actually can be really good. I don't have a whole lot of creatures. I don't think this is the deck for Platinum Angel, to be honest. The thing with Platinum Angel is that if they have removal and that's my only creature, it just removes them. And I don't really want any of this other stuff. I really want some card draw. I'm going to take this Rites. Far away from that. This is actually a decent early card. I don't have a lot of creature spells right now. That's Sunpetal Grove. Don't think I want Heliod here. I think I want this. I want some. Looks like I'm definitely going the long plan. Fail Push. Ooh, no, I'm not in the right deck for this, but I definitely want Fail Push. Actually, I have a decent amount of cards I want to get back, like Glass Casket, Skyclave Cleric, Birth of Meletis. It's any bird, right? And it's Lifelink. Yeah, I think Loris is actually pretty decent here. Not very good. None of these cards are actually very good for me. 1 mana cost or less, I don't have any. That could be a very big speculative pick, but Venture the Meek might just be better. Because I do actually have tokens. I have some tokens. There's only power 2 or less, so... here we go. Absolutely wonderful. It goes great with Luris. Okay. This wield. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm just taking the land here. Could have gone with the creature, but I do have a reanimation thing, so giving a random creature death touch to draw a card is actually not bad. All right, this deck's looking pretty good. I think I just want like small drops to take advantage of Luris, and then and more removal. Yeah, because like playing Luris turn 5 after playing Birth, casting Birth again, getting another land, that's an insane play. So this is definitely gonna be a controlling deck. I know what I want. MtGArena would be amazing. Do you need more? I would need a little bit more life gain if that was the case, but I do have Approach of the Second Sun. You know what? Let's try it. I have to do loft cuts, but I'm probably not playing any of the other stuff. Maybe that 3-drop, but I guess I'll take the God's Willing. I'm probably not playing it. This is a weird deck, but I think this is gonna be good. Because we saw last time, there's actually a lot of good green removal. I'm gonna take the Sun Impel Grove specifically in case I do have a reason to go green. Not playing the instant spell. But yeah, there is a decent amount of artifact enchantment removal. So even though I had Glass Casket is kind of weak to that, I'm probably not playing it, but whatever. Ooh, Settle. Alright. Okay. Okay, this is actually... Ooh, never mind. This is Selfless Savior. So Settle is pretty good. It is really good. Selfless Savior's in Historic's really good with Luris. Actually, I might be good in Standard. I don't know what I haven't been paying too much attention to Standard lately. There are only 4 picks. Aerial Respond gives me the lifelink I'm looking for. Settle Wreckage is really good. I think I'm going to take the Aerial Responder. I think I got a lot of removal, a lot of chump stuff. Okay, there we go. Corpse Knight's also good, but I don't have the most creatures, and I'm looking for mostly removal stuff. I would like it if it wheeled. That would be great if it wheeled. I think that's a card I'll take if it wheels. But yeah, I want the Realm Cult Giant at this point. Oh, which insane card do I go for? Honestly, both are probably really bad choices because I have such a high end right now. How many creatures do I have? I do have a decent amount of creatures. I think I should actually just keep going for actually. How much removal do I have? 1. That's kind of removal. 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually have a lot of removal. I think Godfather's Gift's just better than... Well, I'm definitely not taking another 7-drop after just taking a 7-drop. Jeez. I think at this point I'd actually take the Blast Zone. Because it's land. Alice access removal. This is crazy deck. Alright, I want to focus on remove from here on out. Definitely do not want history. It doesn't do anything. Honestly, a lot of these cards are pretty bad. Hornet Queen. I don't have a way to discard. Man. How many? I think I only got one blue land. I could splash this. I definitely don't want history because I'm not aggressive and Loris can't bring it back. So I think probably not playing it. Archfiend actually no. Archfiend's Vesta is not very good here, even though I'm trying to do some greedy stuff. I think that's just the best pick. Here we go. Don't really want Veto here. Reassembling Skeleton is fine. You know what? I'll take the land. I don't really need Reassembling Skeleton that bad. I don't. This is not very. Ooh, this is good. Command the Dreadheart's also really good, but I think I want this. This would be better, and it works with that Mentor of the Meek. If I decide to play Mentor of the Meek. Oh, at least it's just good on its own. Hello, God Eternal Bantu. Yeah, I'm just taking the God Eternal Bantu. I need more removal now. I think I actually take the Gifted Eighth Reward from this pack. Kind of want the Selfless Savior, but I don't really need it. And I think the card I wanted from here is not here. It's not here. Hi, I'm recording. What's up?
Will you be okay if I go to hands?
When?
Like now?
Yeah.
Here, I'll go through the other load in the washer.
Okay.
And you just have to remember to put it in the dryer.
Alright.
Or do you want me to wait to wash it till tonight?
I can put it in the dryer after this. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I didn't really want anything from that pack, so I don't really want anything from that pack. This pack either. I might. This is speculative. Probably cutting it. Yes.
Should I put Persephone in here?
Yeah. I'll open the other door. What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not playing this. All right, so I think we are done here. This is a weird deck. I might Sphinx is what Rev wheeled. I'm probably not playing Sphinx as Rev. All right, let's cut some of these greedy cards. We're definitely not Loris as the companion. That completely screws everything up. So I only have to put 4 cards. I only have 2 blue sources, so I'm definitely not playing any of those 2. I don't really want to play Lotus Field. I don't have the deck for it. So, okay, the Cloud Blaze is right there. We add in the lands. I'm not playing the Glacial Fortress. I'm still playing the farmland because it cycles. Don't really want God's Willing. I want Blast Zone. How many creatures 4 power or greater do I have? I don't think I have a whole lot. And I definitely want to hit my mana, so I don't think it's worth putting it. Actually, it might be. Let's see. That has 4. If I have this in the battlefield, I'm probably winning. I have 2, 3. I only have, yeah, too much work for that. I don't want to mess with my mana base that much. So I have to cut 4 cards. I usually have a decent amount of creatures. Probably don't want to cut creatures. Well, let's see. This is probably cycling. Honestly, with all of my roadblocks, because I have this is a roadblock. This as a roadblock, kind of makes them discard their worst card in their hands, which I'm fine with. This is a roadblock. This is a roadblock. I think I do want to keep Godfrow's Gift because it just ends the game. I have a lot of removal. I'm not cutting removal. I don't know if I want to play Whisper. Whisper's probably too greedy. Palladium Mirror is okay. I don't think I want to cut any of my 2-drops either because of Luris. Maybe the Overwhelming Splendor is a bit greedy. It is 8 mana, but it does end the game. I think I 14 creatures. This is a spell creature. Approach the Seventh Sun is really good. Obviously I can't cut any removal. Maybe I cut Mentor. No, that's another creature I'm cutting, which is fine. Oh, Settled. I just realized that Settled is a wheel. This also counts as a creature, so I can cut a creature. I don't think this is actually going to be very good, especially if I'm going to cut a creature. I actually do want to approach the Second Sun because it just ends the game, and 7 life is a lot in draft. Unburial Rites is pretty good because it can get anything back. And I at least got Eternal Bonko somehow. I don't think I actually want the Palladium Mirror. That brings me down to 12 creatures though. Ugh. But this is a creature. Or this gives me a creature. So this gives me a creature. So yeah, I'll cut the Palladium Mirror. And I just have to cut 1 card. This might just have to be the card. This probably ends the game better, and getting to the 8th mana is difficult, even as we saw last game. But I also had a lot of blue, so. Oh, but I also have Aldous Ramp. Maybe Unburial Rites is just greedy. Yeah, especially since I lost a bunch of creatures. Yeah, I think that's the right pick. Alright. Scene for game 1 after I realized I did. Actually, I'm fine with Bob Ross lines. Let's keep that. Game 1. MTG Arena Cube. This is a little awkward. They go first, but I do have Dreadhorde Invasion. You know what? We're greedy. As long as they don't go like, they're not like playing red, go 1, 2, 3, dead. This should be fine. Well, they don't get a creature with this until turn 3. Oh, they mulligan to 5. I didn't even notice that. They were mulliganing. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I definitely need lands here, so I will start off with that. Okay, so I'm actually drawing lands, and since they mulled even that. Oh, hi. Hi, little one. I can just start chumping that if they ever attack. Thalia, I have the Angel for that, so that's not bad. Now they're actually starting to get a lot of creatures. I'm just gonna start chumping. In a couple turns, I'll have this Angel of Sanctions online. That was actually pretty good. I got a message. Because now that is a 0/4 wall, and it can just start. You can wall. Oh, they also have Fill of the Dead. That could be a problem. but they have to discard a card if they want to keep this alive. And they discarded Thrag Tusk. Wow. Alright, so I'm in a little bit of trouble. I might start stabilizing. I need to stop drawing lanes. Like, seriously. I'm actually going to take Thalia here. The approach from the 7th Sun, so I can cast that in 2 turns. They have a removal spell for this. Yes. I will be able to embalm it next turn. Okay, I guess I won't be casting... No, I can still embalm it. That play didn't make any sense. Especially since I now have this. So I will play a Swamp. Balm this. Get rid of your Thalia. So I don't actually have any creatures for this Godpharaoh's Gift, but I have approached the 7th Sun. Yes. And then the following turn I have Overwhelming Splendor. Doesn't stop that, but they can't activate its ability anymore. I have Mecha Godzilla, which is annoying. That's it. First strike. I will not be attacking here. Collected Company. Wow, they actually got a good hit here. I will save 4 life. You can have this. So this is still a 5/5, and that's a problem. And because of that, I think I actually will block this turn. It doesn't matter that they get Thalia back, because it doesn't do anything now. I would like to draw non-land spells. Okay, I am fine with that. That probably ends the game. So let's actually attack with this 5/5. See what they do. That was actually a really good draw. I mean, they're actually considering blocking, but then I'm just going to wipe the board anyways. I was just seeing if I can get damage in. Don't care. I'm still taking this 5/5 off the board. Goodbye, everyone. Now if I lose either of these creatures, I have Godpharaoh's Gift. I don't think they can come back from this. This has Vigilance. So they will be losing a creature every turn. That is a creature. That is a creature land. That could be a problem. I don't think I'm going to reveal the Godpharaoh's Gift right now. How many turns till this? 3? Okay. So let's actually just swing with everything. And they just concede. Yeah, they're losing a few turns. This is just too rough. They did mold a 5, which is a problem. If they didn't mold a 5, I might have actually lost, but... Game 2. And, oh my god, all of the greed. Okay, so this is fine. This is basically a multi-6 right now, because I'm not casting this for a long time, but it's actually a pretty good multi-6. I'm guaranteed to play 2 really good creatures to slow them down. And then if I draw a white source, I can play this aerial responder, which is also really good. So this is actually a pretty good hand. And I could definitely have worse 6s. And I'm on the play. So I'm definitely playing the swamp first. If I get this, I think I want to get this on the battlefield first. Yeah. So I will actually play the plains here. Because it doesn't matter which creature. New search for this content. Nice. Alright, so I definitely want to get aerial responder on the field. They're tapped out, so it doesn't matter what I play. Alright, I think I definitely want to play... I don't think I want to play anything more than this. I don't know what the black removal looks like in here. Ooh, MtGArena. Very good. And they got the Scarab God already. Damn. Let me read this. When it dies, returns to hand. So that... Oh, I missed land drop. That's bad. So I will actually play the Warden. Get rid of that. It's annoying because they can start, and they might be able to steal my stuff, especially since I missed land drops, but I'm putting them on a clock. And I don't know... Yeah, that's not... It does nothing against this. Languish would wipe the board. But they would also need Languish. I need lands. I will not be playing this. No, I'm actually just going to discard it. Do I want to discard it? Actually, they're control, so I want to get rid of this. I can't play Bantu yet. But Bantu would be good. Actually, just attack with everything. Because they have the block. They can't block the Enforcer. Actually, maybe I didn't need to block that. Oh, that's actually really bad. I'll play this. Well, that was bad. Because both of these creatures have Death Touch, they don't have a Skanta mana up yet. That'll actually kill one of my Death Touchers. It's actually really good here. So I am just going to sacrifice the Enforcer here. The Enforcer's not very good here, or they just counter it. That's fine. Not really. Okay, this is starting to look really bad. And they can actually steal Bantu before my Godfrey's gift happens. Yeah, this is starting to turn out really bad for me. Okay, I do need the land. If I draw one more land, I can cast this Approach. And... okay. Alternative strategy, here I go. So because they have this, yeah, that makes perfect sense, because you're about to have this on 12. You're about to get a new hand. But if they don't have a negate and I draw a land, this is happening. But this has to resolve the second time, I believe. That's actually really good. Hope that resolves. Looks like it's going to resolve. That's actually really good. And now I can just start drawing cards. They should have actually exiled this. Actually, they both have Death Touch, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they're gonna... I do have a Wrath. But they just drew a new hand. So, I'm not out of the game, out of the woods yet. I also have 38 life, so... They actually have really much harder control deck than I do. Dwarf Soldier. You're just gonna continuously tap this down anyway, so they can tap it down now, but I have so much health. God Pharaoh's Gift is actually really good here. Assuming it resolves. Oh, but no, it's actually not, because they just have to always leave up mana. That was a mistake. I can force... No, I can't force them because they just gain life. I should have just passed the turn. No, because now they're forced to do stuff. Other stuff. Now if they ever tap out, I get the creature. Oh, they don't get to choose beforehand, that's right. I am perfectly fine with that. Because I actually want Mangara. Right, it's not exile targets, exile A. That's fine. They cast two, they have to get rid of this, or else if they cast 2 spells, I draw a card. And did I ever? I don't think I scryed. Yeah, that makes sense. As Menace. They go to discard. That's actually not bad. Do I have another creature? I do not. So I think I'm just going to be drawing a card here. Just depends on what they do. Yep, I'm not... I got 1 trigger out of God Pharaoh's Gift, which is pretty good. Yeah, there's no point in attacking. That is fine. They do get to scry. So if they have an answer for Approach the Seventh Sun, they can easily find it if they don't already have it. but there are definitely ways I can get around this. I do have, like I said, a board wipe. I have also other sorts of removal. Thank you. I'll take 8 this turn. That's a problem. They have all the answers. I'm probably actually dead at this point. Because they drew the card, because I drew the card, because it's not a May ability, I cannot get to it. And because I don't have green. Okay, that was actually pretty good mill. So I still think I draw a card here. I'm just in a lot of trouble now. That doesn't help. Actually, the Realm Cloak Giant doesn't help at this point either. Yeah, because this just goes back to their hand, and then we're in the same spot. I can't get this off the battlefield. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. The chances of winning at this point are extremely low, so let's just move on to the next game. Game number 3 of Greedy McGreedy Face, and every opening hand. So I'm on the play. I have this to draw a card, or to draw land, and I have Heated Archive. So this hand is actually not too bad. So I will keep this. I just need to draw 1 land, and I'm in good shape. In very good shape. Gets me up to 6 mana. The land gets me up to 7. I'm actually not too far ahead, too far behind casting this. So I would like to draw land turn 2 specifically so that this doesn't reduce the chances of drawing the 4th land. I will start with 1, it doesn't matter. Soulscar Mage, okay. I wanted to draw a land there. Which plane should I get? So they're probably pretty aggro. They have a 1-drop like Soulscar Mage, but interesting. Oh, so I don't need to play a removal spell right now. So I will just make them discard a card, and now they can't really block with the Soulscar Mage at all. As long as I draw a land, I'm in good shape, even if I miss a few land drops, because I don't need to play this immediately. But as long as I draw any preferably an untapped land, I'm casting this the following turn. Preferably a swamp, so I can get Contempt online. Yeah, you can get rid of your land. Lands might matter. This is a weird deck. Perfect. I gain 2 life. Goodbye. And I don't need to do anything. This is a very weird deck to go turn 1 Soulscar Mage. You're some weird 4-color deck. Okay, well, for the land there, but that's fine. I don't know if I want to cast Angel of Sanctions just to get rid of the Soulscar Mage, though. So I will actually just pass. And I'm definitely not drawing 2 cards. Work on my posture. this is... Okay, that's a great target for an Angel of Sanctions. Okay, I would prefer that last turn, but this is fine. Yes. I actually wonder how the templating for this goes. So if I draw a land, I'm just landing slamming the Splendor. Unless they killed this. If they kill this, that's annoying. So I'll just play the Dreadhorde Invasion. And I don't... Attacking's actually fine here. They've got nothing. Escape the Wilds. This doesn't make... Ooh, that's annoying. But you have the land for it. And they got the seal away? Okay. So... I'm actually going to kill my creature in response. It gives them the Mirari's Wake back, and they can cast this now. But I can just either cast this from the graveyard or just slam this God Pharaoh's Gift. That's actually pretty big this turn. That's fine. 6, 7. Yeah, I need to... I really needed to draw land there. Actually, I don't care too much about the Mirari's Wake right now. I don't think they're going to do anything insane. So it might actually just be better to get rid of their creature. And if I draw a land, I just play Splendor. And just play defensive right now. Because you play this land. Oh, that's annoying. Oh no, don't do it on my Hedron Archive. Are you kidding? Okay. And this is why I should... Actually, getting the Mirari's Wake wouldn't matter because they would have just killed this. I need to draw exactly a board wipe. This deck doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna lose this game because my opponent is playing absolute insane and I am missing land. If I didn't need to draw too many lands. I just needed to hit them 6 land for this. 6 lands is not an insane amount. Like, yeah, now I have 6 land, but it comes to play tapped and they already blew up my board. Oh, I should have taken Mirari's Wake. So I think the best option here is that I'm probably actually dead. I'm not dead, but I'm in serious trouble. I think I'm just going to take down and gain 5 life, because I don't. The blockers don't actually matter, because I'll have 2 flyers. And I'll play this as land and hope that that's enough. Oh my god. Like, I need a board. I need a board wipe because this can't deal with everything on the board. I'm losing most of my board this turn. Actually, I'm just dead. No, I'm not. Because they didn't actually equip this. If they had actually equipped it, oh, this has trample? No, yeah, that has trample. I'm actually dead. I'm not dead, but I mean, it has to be a board wipe right now. How does this work? Until your next turn. Okay, I just lose, actually. They're indestructible. Alright, game 4. Hopefully not 1 and 3. Okay. And this game's fine. As long as I'm drawing land, I think I'm actually gonna play this on 2 so I can so I can draw a few cards. So I'll start off with playing, and the only real mana intensive card I have here is the Vraska's Contempt. Okay. I don't actually want to play the Cleric right now. I want to play this on 3, and if it survives, draw a card. I pay 1 to draw a card. That I actually want to remove. And I do have a... Yeah, I think right now I'm just gonna play this. Save this for after the board wipe. I only need to draw 1 card. Cool. So I will play the Cleric. Yes. That's not bad. This is actually a free attack. Because if they want to double block, I'm fine with that. So now this gets 3+1/+1 counters on a creature they control. So I'm probably just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna chump this. They're probably gonna play into the play my Wrath. I do not want them to draw 2 cards because of this. I am fine with that. I am fine with that. So, Mentor the Jumia card. I'm fine with just that. So, I will block. Because I'm going to wipe the board anyways. That's a good follow-up if I draw another black source. Do they have giants? Hippo, spider, human soldier, nightmare. There's no point in attacking. Just going to wipe the board. So, I got an extra card off of the Mentor. So job's done. No extra draw cards for you. The gold token. No, add 1 mana of any color. Yeah. Ramp for it for once. I need a black source now. Thank you. I want that gone forever. And then I have this Warden for the follow-up. I can actually double spell next turn if I want to. Probably won't. That's annoying. Oh, that's actually pretty good. No. Let's play the Etherborn. Let's play the Diplomat. I don't need to do anything just yet. And if they want to finality me, they basically just wipe the board of the creatures they just put into play. So it's not that big of a deal. And I still have follow-up plays. Of course, now they can actually sacrifice this, but I can also just take whatever they put in. But the finality is going to be a problem with this. So they're going to go for a 4/4? Or a 4-mana card? Future is actually really good in the right deck. Questing Beast. That's a problem. I needed a land. Thank you. So I'm actually going to gain some life back. This has Death Touch. And they have Artifact. That's fine. Can't block with the Etherborn anyways. Thank you. Oh wait, no, they don't have finality. Duh. Because I'm with all of the cards that have come back and all the graveyard cast from graveyard stuff, I forgot it's not actually back. I would actually like a black source so I can play the expert. That's actually not bad. Let's see what they have first. Was their last card? Oh, it's actually 2. Yes. Although now they can actually take Angel of Sanctums if they kill it somehow, but that's fine. Goodbye, Questing Beast. Yes. And I'll attack with the 2/3 Death Toucher with lifelink. Negated one of the Questing Beast's attack. Yeah, because I forgot it's not exactly Mount Defeat, it's more recent from what, Ravnica? Yeah. That's annoying. I guess I'll get rid of the Fairgrounds Warden. I want to keep God Eternal Bond too, because at the very worst, it's just a 5/6 for 5 with Menace. Oh no, that probably comes back to life. That's insane. Mouse to feed, 3 or greater, they only have 1, so this only draws them a card. They can bring this back and then there's a 3/4. I'm probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's actually not the worst idea is to make a token on my next turn if I don't draw anything useful. Is that their second spell? Yes, it counts as the second spell. Nice. No, it fights that. It has Menace and Vigilance, okay. Okay. So I will actually... sanctions this. By Questing Beast. I don't actually want them searching for stuff, so I'm going to get rid of the Fiend Artisan. That's probably better than drawing an extra card, because they'll just sack this. And I will actually just attack with the Etherborn. Let's see, I have 8 mana now, so I can actually sacrifice the Expert and a land to draw 2 cards. Yeah, saw that coming. But if they cast another spell, I get to draw another card. This thing is so good. Please. Just going straight to combat. Oh, that's annoying. Has Menace and Death Touch now? Yeah, if you attack, I get to draw another card. This says Death Touch now? Yeah, I'm not going to block. I'm going to save that for now. Actually... No, I'm going to cast Dolores now. Because I am planning on just sacrificing stuff with Bantu eventually. End turn. Yay, value. So... Yeah, that's fine. You get Questing Beast back. You get to attack with 2 4/4s. And that's X-proof? Yeah, that's pretty good. But if you attack with the Questing Beast, I get to draw a card. So I will choose to not block. I'm going to tick this up. I'm not going to use it anytime soon, but I might as well tick it up since I can't do anything else with the mana. Elspeth is good. I wish I had an extra land though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tap like this. So if I draw a land, I can cast this Elspeth. One, two, and 3. Okay. Drawing that land was pretty good. So I'm going to go 1, 2, cast Mind Stone. Or I didn't draw land, but I drew this. Oh, but now I can't cast get value. I'm gonna get value. I'm going to attack. Do they have lifelink? Oh, this gained them life. So I'm gonna keep attacking with the Gifted Aetherborn. There's no harm in doing so. This does not have first strike yet. Once it has first strike, it's a problem. But at least right now, I have ways to just run it over. And I have plenty of things to... Oh! Next turn, I can actually play the Expert. And they reveal 2 cards. That's actually pretty good. Has Trample. Thank you. I'm fine with this block. I do need to eventually kill them, but I'm fine with this block. Oh, it doesn't get me able to go back in my hand, but that's fine. You have an 8/8. You know what? I'm actually going to cast this first. Let's see what they have in their hand. So the 2 cards doesn't matter, but okay. They do not have a white source yet. So let's just cast this. You don't actually need even more value, so take that. I'm actually going to take out the Arachnid, because then if it comes back, then I'll attack the 2/3. I mean, I've wasted chump the Beanstalk Giant for days. This doesn't have first strike yet, so that's not a big deal. And then next turn I actually have the Enforcer. I don't actually want to play the Birth of Melithus anytime soon. That has reach. Okay. What's that? Don't think I have to worry about trample. So I will just block here. Yeah. No trample. They do not yet have a white source. That's kind of bad, actually. That's fine. I can just get it back. I actually want my Tramplers back. Actually, I have Death Toucher. The Death Touch, so that's fine. What does this have? Trample Reach. Once this gets first strike, that's a problem. You can also have Flying. Actually, you know what? Let's play... can I play Elspeth and then Montu? No, I cannot. That's fine. Play Elspeth. Make some 1/1s. Play... draw a card. Go to combat, get Loris back. No attacks this turn. Get Enforcer. so I think I'm going to go to land, acquisitions expert. So I think I can actually win this turn. This says, get rid of your land. We need a comment on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random. Doesn't have... Okay, so it's a 4/4. It does not have lifelink. They have nothing on board. So can I kill them? They're at 11. If I give everything +2/+1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures to their 3, 6 get through, 7 get through because I'll have the Realm Cloak Giant. 7 get through. They block the 3 4/4s. How many get through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's game. Oh no, but I can't actually pump. That's still game. Oh, it's only 2 creatures I control. This doesn't have a first strike. They're still in trouble. I get a 1/1 token. How much is this? 4? 2, 4. I don't have enough to make a token. That's fine. Yeah, it's pretty much a good game. Sack, 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 sack. I don't need the life, so sack. Submit all of those. I was actually looking for the card that gives it. Oh, this doesn't neutralize this. I was looking for the 8 mana drop that I've only been able to cast 1 game. That has lifelink. That's good. This still does not have first strike. Oh, but I drew this, so that's just game. They have no cards in hand, so I just play castle. Actually, I can just give Bantu Menace and then something else +2/+1, and it's over. Or Bantu has Menace, so actually make him lethal on his own, and then sure. That's game. I only have 5 cards left. Let's just go for it. This says Death Touch. I don't need to draw any more cards. They do have lifelink, but I don't think that 4 life's gonna matter. And they can't kill me on the crackback. They have to block Bantu. Well, actually they don't have to, but they're probably dead anyways. I don't know what they're doing. Just go to damage. Sure. Unless they draw a card, it doesn't matter. They just have to get the -7. Yep, that's it. The value. Game 5. This hand is actually okay. This is the first hand that looks really bad. So the problem with this hand is the only card I can actually cast if I draw land is probably this Thuris. Everything else, very hit or miss. So, and I'm definitely very far away from this. This is easily mulligan. This hand is much better. I can cast 2 of my 3 creatures. And I just need a swamp to cast 1 black sources, so I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to get rid of the acquisitions expert. It's probably the least impactful card, and it might be playing against another control deck, which would be bad. And I really need to draw swamps. Okay, maybe not a control deck. That's not something you put in a control deck. Yeah, I just run out of the responder. It's probably getting countered. I'd be surprised if it wasn't countered. Since I'm not doing anything. Really? Okay. I haven't seen any creatures. I don't know why they do this. Eliminate 9 power. But I'd love to draw a black source. I need to just draw a couple lines. That's really bad. This is looking really, really bad. Especially since I was on the draw and I can't get any lands. Ooh. And I had extra. I have had 4 draws. That right there is probably gonna seal the deal because now they have 7 cards. They have same amount of cards as I do. They're hitting lands. They're probably playing a land this turn. I'll be very surprised if they didn't. And I do have a removal spell for that. That's interesting. Last cast hit doesn't hit that right, yeah. So I need to. Oracle can really get them far ahead, and I do not want that to happen. Especially since I have not hit a single land drop in 5 goes. They're bugged. They've already cast spells, so they have to pay mana for this. I don't even think this is really that great of a queue. I mean, Parasite Industry is definitely a spell. I don't really want them to have either of these. Honestly, this is the best card. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can get them to... These aren't that great. If I show them the treasure map, maybe they'll pick the pile with the face down pile. Because if I did it the other way, they're probably just taking the face down pile with the treasure map because of this. So, and they did. At least I have no lands. The problem is if I need to wipe the board and giving them back this Oracle and Goliath, but I'm hoping they kill my creature before then. I mean, I can't block. I can actually start taking this up to 4. But I don't really want to sacrifice this anytime soon. I'll at least put it on soon. Okay, at least I have 5 minutes. The one good thing about hitting land drops is if your opponent's not doing anything, if you start hitting your land drops, you can start casting your spells. The problem is they're also getting all this card advantage. This is not card advantage, but they've already drawn 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7 extra cards because of it. I mean, unless you're going to null plan, this doesn't really fit your deck that well. Sure. Oh, there's all my black sources. And actually, them milling me might actually be good because of the Scott Pharaoh's Gift. I just need to hit lands. So I might actually let this live for a few turns. I don't actually know where I want to take this up to. 1's better. 2's better than 1 because there's not. They're not. I don't really care about killing this one grab. I do want to hit 2 more lands so I can play this Godfather's Gift and hopefully hit some juicy targets. But I don't know what I'm doing with this turn. I honestly would prefer to have middle of 3 creatures. Ooh. Oh, I can actually. I don't want to kill it though. They have all the value. I'm not sure the beat's not going to be good here. I think I actually just have to wipe the board. Oh, I have a great idea. Maybe they'll block. 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 Oh, this is the worst block. The most baited block. So they don't get to mill me, but let's play the Mentor of the Meek and Dreadhorde Invasion next turn. And this Dreadhorde Invasion will actually start. It will draw me a card if I tap with the Mentor. They're going to return cards from the graveyard. But like that was still a terrible block. Why would I just randomly throw 1/3 into a 6/6? Because they have to make it good. Because of course they do. I haven't been able to put any sort of pressure on the board because I have drawn. Have I drawn any removal? I've drawn some removal actually. Just 2. And there goes more of my lands. I'm going to lose these other dragons. That's actually not that bad. Okay, so I'm actually going to play this on the aerial responder, assuming this resolves. I think just lose. I'm not losing this turn. Okay, now I just lose. Okay. It's never good. Oh well. 2-3. They should not have gone for that attack. There was no reason. Good. There was no reason to. I guess they had to command the Dreadhorde, but. Alright, well. 2 and 3 that time. A little greedy, but it would have helped if I actually didn't, at least that last game, if I drew lands. But thanks for watching. leave something in the comments if you would like to. See you next time.